Hi, I'm Becky. So after going through some illness when he was younger that he had the all clear from and making a miraculous recovery, he really truly lived life to the full. He's really committed and fun-loving dad, husband, friend, brother, son. Spent a lot of time caring for our dad, who was ill at the time. And just did as much as he could with his life, really. Yeah, he threw himself into everything. So he got the all clear from a sudden heart condition when he was 19. He went on to live life after that. Had regular checkups and had a checkup just about a couple of weeks beforehand. Was at a work conference and just suddenly collapsed with a heart attack. Because he was young, because he was only 35, the paramedics worked on him for quite some time with doing CPR, but unfortunately they couldn't save him. So it was all quite sudden, really. And his children were still young at the time. They were both still at primary school, so he was the main breadwinner. He was doing a good job. And like most people, have outgoings. And because it was so sudden, literally, waved the kids off to school that morning and then sadly never came home when he was younger. He was very organised in the sense of having protection in place, which just then meant that the financial security was there. Having insurance can never ever replace a family member, but what it can do is provide security and means that the other parent isn't rushed into going out and working all the hours under the sun when they're emotionally in a really horrible place, inevitably. And also the children need the other parent more than anything at that time. But I think most importantly, nearly everybody's biggest outgoing is their mortgage or their rent. Being with someone when they've had the phone call to say their mortgage is being paid off, you can literally feel the weight lift off their shoulders. Everything being different is the last thing that's possibly needed in that sort of situation. Just no one ever knows what's around the corner. I hear people say all the time that they don't like thinking about death. No one does. It's not a nice thing to think about. But the reality is 1 in 29 school children will lose a parent at some point, and that is an awful lot. That's 1 in each class, and who knows who that could be. Going through that experience as a family prompted me to look into getting my own life insurance and making sure my own little family is protected, especially now I've got a daughter and mortgage. It's really important to me. So Bounce Life helped me search the marketplace for me to find the best suited policy. They also put the policy into trust, so the right money gets paid out to the right people at the right time and doesn't take any longer than it needs to. And wrap the policy up in a will as well, for complete security all round. So I would urge anybody to have a look into it. Go to www.bouncelife.co.uk.